Alright, let's see what's gonna happen here. Hi, I'm Shauvon. I like Lego. We're gonna make a video. We're gonna see what happens. I'm just gonna make it up as I go. Of course, right there is right when I get a text. It's my beautiful basement. Over there is some junk. Right here, just out of the shot, there's some cat poop. So we're gonna make this Lego set. Zoop. It is model 40221. There's no name on the side. Components made in Denmark. That's the name of the set. Lego 40221, components made in Denmark. That's what it says on the side. So we're gonna build it. It's a fountain. I got it for free, so that's the reason I have it. It is 105 pieces, but oh no, now it's not worth anything now. Shucks. Pieces. Yay. We don't really need this. I'm gonna put this aside, because who needs instructions? Can you even hear me over the sound of this bag? I save all my bags. I don't know why. Do you save your bags? People out there who play with Lego? There's a lot of little pieces. I wish you could see it, but I couldn't figure out a way to get the camera to be situated. Here, maybe I can do this. Look at all these pieces. Oh boy, pieces. This is actually a pretty impressive set for something that was free. There's a whole bicycle. Jeez, I gotta be careful leaning on this. This is my standing table. I have to make a table that's really big, because I'm a really big guy. Bicycle. I'm building a bicycle. It makes sense that a lot of Lego people have bikes, because Lego Town is only, 4 feet by 8 feet, so it's not like they really have that far to go ever. Here we go. Maybe I'll just set this right here. So this is just gonna be the bicycle cam. Look at that. They're really splurging on the head designs. If I was gonna have hair that was the color of the cake I'd want to eat, man, this lady's got it. Alright, we're gonna build a fountain. Here we go, it's fountain time. I mean, this is a statue. Look at this amazing, detailed statue that looks like every person who has ever lived. I mean, look at that facial detail carved in there. Everyone who has ever lived has the same face. Oh, he's got this backpack thing that's like, that's how they do Tony Stark. Tony Stark. Who am I? His name's not Tony Stark, his name's Iron Man. Idiot. I'm such a nerd. Boy, this is probably super boring for anybody watching this. For that, I apologize, but I'm not gonna do anything. Look at this guy. He's like, why is all of him made out of stone except for his wings? I mean, are those gold? Vandals aren't going to just constantly steal those wings. I'm gonna move the box away. It's too tempting. It's too tempting for me to look at the box. I'm just gonna see what kind of fountain I can make. I've been doing Lego for most of my life, so I ought to know what I'm doing, right? I gotta think of stuff to talk about while I'm doing this. Man, all you could probably hear is my air conditioner just going off. It's like we're building Lego inside of a jet engine over here. I was expecting more bricks, more like brick pieces. There's just these two. Two little round bricks does not a fountain make. Got my iguana shirt. It's got an iguana on it. And it says iguana. That was a little song I wrote. It's about Lego. Okay, what do I really like about Lego? Well, I'm glad you asked. I like how everything just fits together. Because all the pieces are the same size. Everything's designed to fit together. So you don't have stuff. You can be bad at it. Like, I'm pretty bad at it. I'm not very good at building Legos. But I can put two pieces together because they're designed to go together. Alright, so now I'm just going to take one of these pieces, put it on here. Yeah, this thing keeps falling apart. You ever have Legos that just keep falling apart? I guess that's what they're supposed to do, huh? Here, this will stabilize it. These probably go here on the bottom. There, I figured that out. That was real smart. Good job, Shauvon. Good job, Shauvon. Oh yeah, I was thinking, I was going around all day today. I was like, I'm gonna make a Lego video today. I better get dinner done and eat dinner so I can make a Lego video today. I said those two individual things. I said each of those things. And then I was like, well, what am I going to do in this video? I'm going to make jokes. It's going to be really funny. It's going to be so funny. It's going to be super funny. But then I was like, but I don't want it to look like it's funny. I really don't want to look like I'm trying to be funny. Does it look like I'm trying to be funny? It probably does. And that probably looks, that's probably really, that seems really bad, because anytime you look like you're trying to do anything, like, you shouldn't have to look like you're trying to do anything. Is there anything that can be done where you want to look like you're really trying, like, you want, everything is like, I want to seem like I'm just, it just comes naturally. Like, I'm not trying to be funny, I just am funny. The problem is, what if you're not? That's like a life lesson. That's like a big inspirational thing. It should be to everybody out there. Don't look like you're trying to do anything that you're doing. If you look like you're trying, then you've already lost. If you look like you sound, you've already started. If you have I don't even know what I'm talking about now. You don't want to like go into surgery and see the surgeon and he's trying too hard. I feel like if I was going into surgery and my surgeon was clearly trying very hard to surge, then I would be worried about that. That would be troubling. But if I saw the surgeon and he was like high-fiving dudes and he was like, or she, obviously you want to try, but Yoda said there is no try. Try not, do or do not. There is no try. So that clinches it. If you try, you will fail. You want to dance like nobody's watching. You want to sing like everybody's watching someone else. The man who has his eye on the goal has missed the man whose eye is on him. He or she who dances alone, dances the best. I don't know what happened. I don't know where I stopped making a fountain and started making a rocket ship. That's what I've done. I built a rocket ship. This is like, I've been building Legos like my whole life, and this is like honestly the best like spaceship I've ever built. All right, I'm gonna take it apart. I'm gonna actually try to build this fountain. I'm gonna adjust this. It's like a hunching over. All right, that's better. Get some room to move. Duh. What happened? Just kidding. It's been like a day. I got distracted the battery died in my camera. So obviously I can't record my video while the battery doesn't exist. Then I got distracted playing Mech Warrior Online instead of, oh no, I dropped a piece. Here it is. Purple flower piece. Now the thing is, I kind of hate this where the camera is. I'm gonna try to move the camera. There, how's that? That's better. Man, I could at least turn the dehumidifier off. There, I'm like doing this, I'm like recording a whole video and the dehumidifier is going on in the background. It's probably all you can ever hear in this stupid thing. We're gonna try to make this fountain. By we, I mean the royal we, because you're not gonna do anything. You're just sitting there. I'm looking at the box now. I'm gonna cheat. I'm gonna build this thing as I feel like it should be built. I don't even remember what I was talking about yesterday. Probably some crazy stuff. This green piece probably goes in the middle. This looks like water. When I said green piece just now, I meant blue piece. Sometimes when I say blue, or sometimes when I say green, I mean blue. So column pieces. What do you think? Fountain time. It's fountain time. Everybody, I just made a fountain. How do you like my shirt? Let's welcome to Shirt Talk with Shauvon. This is my shirt. This is the shirt I'm wearing today. It's red and blue, kind of paisley number. I got it when I was in high school, so that's the kind of cool person I am. Let's try to build one of these benches. Just get that out of the way. Looks like we got, what is on the bottom? Oh, I guess we got this plate here, a couple of black pieces, little single studs. I don't care which of these pieces goes on which side. It doesn't matter to me. Let me put this potted plant right there. Put some dirt inside. There's dirt in the pot. All right, focus. Focus. Hey camera, can you just be cool for like 5 minutes? Fine. You don't get to see. That's it. You know what? You have people out there, that was something really cool you just missed out on. You didn't get to see it because my camera decided not to focus on it. You should all write a letter to the head of Sony and say, I was watching this idiot build a Lego set and I couldn't see it because it wasn't in focus, because your camera, you probably should not write a letter to Sony. Don't do that. Not because I don't want to annoy them, because if the 2 people that watch this video write a letter to Sony, I just think it's a waste of your time. Who even writes letters anymore? Have you ever written, when was the last time you wrote a letter? So there we go, we got a bench. Let's do this other one now. Put it there. Oh yeah, the trash can. Got a trash can. How many trash cans are there? You know, there have been a lot of toilets. There's a surprising number of, I guess there's not a surprising number of toilets. When you get down to it, there are not nearly enough toilets. Because there are a lot of buildings that don't have toilets, don't have any kind of facilities whatsoever. There we go, there's a trash can. I'd show it to you, but the camera's not going to focus. I don't know, man. I'm just making all this up as I go along. I don't know what I'm doing. Whatever, dude. Alright, we got the lady, we got the dog, we got a couple of benches, we got this beard man. Is this interesting at all? This piece is now stuck in this other piece because I thought it looked really cool as a spaceship. But now it's completely stuck. Now when I get it unstuck, it's probably going to launch it across the room. Push, little one. I need this piece too. It's a crucial piece. Let's see if I can. There's the fountain so far. It's got a nice spinning action. I like that little feature. Here's this piece that's stuck because I thought it would be funny if I made a spaceship. See, kids at home? This is what happens when you don't follow the instructions. This. What am I gonna do with this? It's like a blue booger stuck in this other piece. I gotta fix it. All right. Okay. Okay, I'm poking hole. This is a piece of drywall. I'm poking holes in the drywall. This Lego piece is put together. I mean, drywall is not the hardest substance known to man. But come on, it's Lego. You know what? I'll get these pieces apart. Just kidding. I keep thinking that it's moving. I keep thinking that I'm like getting somewhere. But I think it's just in my head. I'm an idiot. All right. So what you do is you take your... Here, welcome to my how-to video. Now I've got this Master Force, and this one's an Ace Hardware. So it doesn't matter. You don't have to use two of the same brand of wrenches. It's okay either way. Very careful. I don't want to pinch it. I just want to. So I'm going to scratch it. I know I'm going to scratch it. Hacha! Play the success sound. Woo! Yeah! Yeah, there's a little scratch in there. I already opened the box, so who cares? It's already worthless. Look at this weird... I never noticed that most Lego pieces look like this one, right? Each stud says Lego. You see that? Do you see it? Do you see? But look at these. These pieces just say... Oh, this is the one that got pinched. You see that? It just says low. L-O. Do you see it? Why don't you ever answer me? Anyway, I think that's the official Lego ID for these translucent blue boogers. Man, how loud is my air conditioner? Because it's like 1,000 degrees outside, so I'm not turning it off. But, alright. Whee! I need friends. This must be on this round piece. You gotta use your noggin. You gotta use your brain. Kids, oh man. This piece doesn't really fit on here very well because it got pinched. That's what happens when you don't follow the instructions. You end up having to pinch your Lego piece with the pliers, and then it gets out of shape, and then it doesn't fit. This is why you always do what other people tell you to do. Don't ever have an original thought. If you're coloring, you color right inside those lines. Something horrible could happen. Something horrible. If you color inside the lines, you know what's going to happen. Nothing. Some people might not want to be okay with nothing. I say nothing is better than a bad thing. This can't be right. I have too many pieces left over. Wait, where does the flag go? Oh, I see. So there it is. It's done. So it's got this little flag, but the thing is the flag is for the other guy. So you can have this guy who's got the sweet beard and the sword, or this lady who does not have a beard and has this flag thing. You want to look at all this junk. This is what I'm dealing with here. This is basically my life. Junk, some more junk, something to clean up junk, but it's probably full of junk, and then a handful of Lego. So here's this lady. Now, some people might say, well, can't you have the beard guy with the flag? Or can't you have the beardless lady without the flag? But you saw what happens when I try to deviate from the script. Let's just go with the flag lady. So here she is. Here she is. Which way is front, do you suppose? Whee! This is like the best feature of this thing. I don't know why it does that. Here's all the pieces left over. This lady's reading a newspaper. I think I'm going to keep her hair like this. It's pretty... I think it's really cute. It's like over the eye. It's a good look. It's a good look for you, lady. She's reading the newspaper. How professional of her. A member of the press reading the newspaper in the park on her day off. This is her day off. And she's taking it to read the Lego News. Maybe she works for the rival newspaper, the Lego Times. Put her on the seat next to the fountain. The other bench where the dog sits. Oh yeah, there's a cookie. She also has a cookie. Although the back of the box implies that the dog steals the cookie at some point. The front of the box, the lady's like giving the cookie to the dog. I mean, geez. This dog's getting spoiled. Too many cookies. Oh man, this is the life, huh? Cookie in one hand, newspaper in the other, unstable bench to sit on. Trash can that explodes. Why is it not focusing? Hello? What would I rate this set on a scale of pink flower to purple flower? I'd say it's probably a chocolate chip cookie. Oh yeah, I forgot about the bike. I didn't even show you the bike. There's a bike, there's a fountain, there's 2 chairs, there's a dog, there's extra junk. What more could you want? And it was free! So what are you up to? Doing anything cool? Yeah? It's like I'm hanging out with friends, but I didn't have to put any pants on. You don't know. You don't know. By the way, this right here is my usual experience looking in a mirror. From basically the top of the jawbones up. You know, it could be like a circus up there. There could be just all kinds of stuff going on. I would never know. It's weird to do one of these videos without having a cat bother me. It's a little disconcerting, actually. I wonder, what are the cats doing that instead of bothering me? Probably something bad. Hold on. Cats? Well, I found them. They were sleeping, so it was very adorable. You know, that's what I got going on. That's my life. Playing with Legos and bothering cats, and that's pretty much it. You know, I had this whole great bit. I did this whole great bit about tapes and about how people call stuff tapes, because I was like, if I tape another video, but the camera wasn't recording, so I didn't catch any of it, and it's very frustrating. Why do we call it taping? That was the gist of my thing. Is I was like, I'm taping. If I next time I tape myself, I put Lego together and I tape it. Next time I put it's weird, but it's not that weird because tape is really concise. It's really easy to say tape. It's not as easy to say record or make a video, or even video as a verb is just awkward. So I don't, like, tape just works. It's just so much easier to say tape. I was taping that. Oh, I have it on tape. I went out and got some tapes. So it's like the floppy disk as the save icon. It will forever be the save icon, even though their floppy disks don't exist anymore. We destroyed them all. It just is a vestigial word that means record, or it means anything you want it to mean. Why can't it just mean anything? Like, I have to make dinner, so I'm gonna go dig through and find the recipe tape. And then I'm gonna cut up some tape, and I'm gonna mix it with tape and cook it on the tape. And then I'm gonna eat some tape while I'm watching a tape. Oh yeah, that's another thing. I need to name my channel. I need to come up with a name for my channel. I was thinking Block Talk because that's kind of fun. But somebody else already has a channel called Block Talk, and it's about like Bitcoin mining, which doesn't make any sense. So you want to check out some hot inside scoops on Bitcoins, go check out Block Talk. Meanwhile, also some show, because my production company that I always wanted to start was Placeholder Productions, so that's why my channel right now is called Placeholder Productions. But there's also already a Placeholder Productions. I guess the point is, I'm coming in right at the tail end. I'm like right at the tail end of YouTube being a thing, so everything's already been taken. So, you know, we're in like clownpenis.fart territory of YouTube channel names. I don't know what to do about that, because I don't really want to use my name anymore. That's why I made a new channel, because like, who am I? And also, my crazy name, you know, people don't even know how to say it right, and then you don't know how to spell it, so who's going to be able to search for that? So I want something that like you can type and you can search for. Like Block Talk would be great. Block Talk. Maybe I'll just add some more words. It's like the Block Talk jock. Rock jock with the Block Talk. It's time to get block. It's time for Block Talk with the Block Jock. Welcome to Block Talk. I'm your shock. I'm rock block jock, the shock jock, here with Block Talk, and it's time for me to talk about blocks. I don't know. Maybe there's something in there. I'm just gonna have to think about it. So. If you have any good ideas, and by you I mean, you know, the 3 people who end up watching this video, put your comments. So this was Lego 40221, the fountain, and I put it together without looking at the instructions, because I'm awesome, and I'm a genius, and it's the most complicated Lego set I've ever seen, and I did it without looking at the instructions. So take that, 2nd grade teacher who said I'd never amount to anything. Thank you so much for watching, and tune in next time when I might do something like this, or I might do something else. Those are the 2 options. Anyway, I'll see you around. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye. My goal is to be rich. To be rich in Lego, to be rich in friends, to be rich in laughs, to be rich in money.